Hey yo, what's up guys? DJ LeFave here with another OBS quick hits tutorial. You ever want to make cool animated zoom in features on your OBS, whether you're doing tutorials or if you're doing, I don't know, giving a presentation like on a virtual meeting? Well, check this out. What I'm about to give you here is I'm going to teach you how to do this nice little neat trick. You see how smooth that is? Full screen, let's go to the center, let's pop out, let's go to the bottom right, bottom left. This is all done with the Move Source Transition Filter, and I'm going to show you not only how to do it, but I'm going to give you downloadable material. That's right. I'm going to give you this entire scene collection. Links are in the description, as well as 2 controllers for this. That's right. You could do this with Touch Portal, or you can do it with a Stream Deck. So these are all going to be packaged up in a download in the description. So where if you just click on center screen on your Touch Portal, bottom right, full screen, or say you're inside your Stream Deck, center, top, left, right. Check that out. It's all super easy, and I'm going to show you through the steps. We're going to keep it quick. Only the information you need. I'm DJ LeFave. Let's warp into this wonderful discussion right here. Here we go. All right. So the first thing that you're going to need, of course, is the OBS Move Transition plugin. This is found on the website, obsproject.com. The link for this one is in the description, of course. And get this thing downloaded. It's available for Windows, for Mac, and for Linux. So for all you guys out there that are using any one of those operating systems, this is here for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you, like I said, how to do this, and then you can just download and use it, or you can create it yourself and make it your own. So here we go. What do we got to do first? Well, the first thing you got to do is let's create a brand new scene. So we're going to create a scene, and we're going to call this, it's going to be a nested scene, because you can nest this in your other stuff. But we're going to say display capture tutorial, enter. Okay, cool. So now we have this all set up. So the next thing we got to do is we got to add our display capture source. Zoom in on in down here underneath sources, click that plus button, and we are going to do display capture. This display captures, we're going to call this display capture tutorial because I already have one on there. We're going to say OK. And the one that we want to pick right here is perfect. You'll notice right here that you have the display resolution. This particular screen is 1920 by 1080, standard HD definition, and all of the numbers I'm going to give you for this tutorial inside the description deal with a 1920 by 1080. That's just for cropping purposes. Whatever size you have, you guys can make those adjustments as you need to. We're going to say OK. Okay, cool. So now we have our display capture right here. We're going to apply our move source filter. This happens to the scene though. So to the scene. So we're going to right click on this tutorial. We're going to click on filters. And the first one we're going to do is click plus. And we're going to go move source. And we're going to say that this one is full screen. Now, the first thing we have to do before we get into creating some of the things with this filter, I want you to go onto the source itself, right click, and then we're going to go into transform. This is a little maintenance beforehand. Edit transform. We're going to make this positional alignment center, and we are going to say scale to inner bounds, and everything else here stays the same. We're going to close that, zoom back out, and I'm going to place this right smack in the middle of the screen. Okay. Cool. Now that that's out of the way, inside of this is the full screen one. We're going to make each movement last for 750 milliseconds. The source that we're selecting is the only source in this scene, so we'll keep that as is. Now, I have found that the quadratic easing function looks the best for this, and that's what I'm recommending you use. But if you don't like it, try it out yourself. Try out different ones. And now we click Get Transform. All right, so we have the first one done. So the next one, we're just simply going to go on this guy right here, and we're going to right click, and we're going to say duplicate. And I'm going to show you how to do for the top left. All right. So for the top left, essentially what we are doing here is we're going to crop the bottom 3/4 of this screen, right? So to do that, you could, of course, go into the item itself. So we could right click on the source, right? And we could say transform. We could say edit transform. And because it's 1920 by 1080, well, half of 1080 is 540. And let's take off the bottom there. The bottom would be 960. So when I close this and you scale out, you see that you are in the top left. Trust me, you're there. So that is good just like that. That's one way to do it, right? And then we're going to say get transform because we want to See, it does that little thing where it clicks back up. Always double tap it. Always double tap the get transform. I'm going to show you the next way that you can do this. So now we're going to do the duplicate, and we're going to do it for the top right. So top right. This will be the top right zoom. Now, I obviously have not uploaded the video yet, but I did do all of the video description right here inside my Word document. This is going to be in the description of this video that you are currently watching right now. So for the top right, zoom in top right. If you just take this line right here and you copy it, just word for word right there, copy. We're going to go back into here, and then I'm going to go into this section right here. And I'm going to just hold this, select all, and I'm going to copy this in there. And it's going to say 540, right? Now that went in there, all we have to do now is click on top right, and bam, we came to the top right of the display capture. So I have listed them out for all of the different possibilities of all 9 of them, 10, excuse me, including the full screen. There's 10. So you have every single number written out. This would be really, really easy for you to knock out that way. Or you could just download the scene collection, upload it, and you're good to go. So that's how you do it. You just copy that through for all the remaining items, and then you're left with this wonderful masterpiece right here. Now, I have pre-configured, if you do download the scene collection, I have pre-configured hotkeys for this. So 0 on the number pad brings you to full screen, where 5 on the number pad brings you to the center. And the numbers are all corresponding, 7 for the top left, 9 for the top right. I even have top center. But you see how smooth that is? Completely smooth. So if you wanted to zoom out and then go to the top right, we're going to zoom out, go to the center. I'm going to zoom out and go to the bottom right. It is super clean, super easy. And like I said, if you don't want to use those guys, that's fine. I've also got a touch portal. Get the pro version so you can have this wonderful little layout. It's $12.99. Or if you've got a Stream Deck, I've configured it with the hotkeys to do exactly the same thing that you were seeing right there. So that is essentially it. It's mostly downloadable. I showed you how to do it. We got this thing wrapped up less than 8 minutes. Like, subscribe, tune in for my live streams here. Always a great time on the Club with DJ LeFave, where I take your questions during the broadcast and we'll walk through tutorials live just like this. If you have any questions or want to need any clarification on this, throw it in the comments, and then definitely show up to the live stream. I always do it Monday nights, 8 p.m. New York City time, and then occasional pop-ups throughout the week. So make sure you slam that notifications button. Without further ado, that's all I got. This is an OBS Quick Hits. I'm DJ LeFave. Can't wait to see you guys on my live stream. Just if you want to see more of these quick hits, keep on liking, sharing. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you, and let me know how you guys are not just being another creator in the world, that you're being an innovator. That's right. DJ LeFave, out.